Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. And today guys, as always, updates for you, news for you. The market is moving, the market is shaking, even on the weekend. I told you it's going to be a crazy 40 days. Stay tuned here on the channel with your comments, with a like, with subscription, and let's jump into it together and let's go with all the very latest. On the Diomande case, guys, stay tuned today. Stay tuned because any moment could be important to have a breakthrough in this story with Real Madrid pushing with the agreement with the player, same as Paris Saint-Germain. PSG agreed in June, now Real Madrid agreed yesterday night, as I told you. Real Madrid have an agreement with the boy, now waiting to understand what's gonna happen on club side with Red Bull Leipzig, with Real Madrid expected to beat the game very soon. Paris Saint-Germain last night, last afternoon and today trying till the very end to enter the race and change the story, so I will keep you posted, but any moment could be crucial for Diomande, so stay tuned because this file, this story is going to be resolved soon. I don't think Diomande is going to be a deal for August or next weeks or deadline day or this kind of stuff. Diomande will be resolved very soon. It's a matter of days, but maybe hours for this topic. So stay tuned on Diomande with Real Madrid going very strong on this one after Paris Saint-Germain having an agreement with the boy since June. But the big bomba of the lunchtime, here in Europe of course, is Bradley Barcola. But it's not a bomba if you follow the channel. It's not a surprise if you follow the channel, because this story was under the radar on the media for months, I would say. In April, in May, in June, in July, I've been telling you, stay tuned on Bradley Barcola. Get ready on Bradley Barcola. Because things can happen, because Barcola is not untouchable, because there will be movement. And when there were reports of Barcola, untouchable, Barcola going nowhere, I always told you, things can happen for Barcola. Why? Because 1 year ago, August 2025, Liverpool wanted to sign Bradley Barcola. The deal was not possible, it not even advanced, because for PSG he was untouchable in 2025. And usually, when you close doors to a big move like this, you need to find an agreement on a new contract. And Barcola and Paris Saint-Germain had some conversations in September, in October over a new contract, but no agreement reached. And then new contract talks have been on hold in complete standby for months. And so the deal has been completely blocked, the new deal between Barcola and Paris Saint-Germain. And now the confirmation of what I've been telling you, that Bradley Barcola will not sign a new contract at Paris Saint-Germain. Obviously, Paris Saint-Germain are still relaxed because the boy is under contract till 2028, so 2 more years on the contract, they are not losing the player on a free, but Paris Saint-Germain don't want players unhappy at the club. When a player wants to go, Paris Saint-Germain are open to finding a solution, and that's what's going to happen with Barcola. Paris Saint-Germain will welcome proposals and offers for Barcola because they understand that the player is no longer comfortable at the club. Then, in order for Barcola to leave PSG and join another club, you still need a financial agreement. Paris Saint-Germain will ask for big money. Personally, I'm not sure it's going to be 170 million euros. I see many reports, I respect all the informations, but I tell you what I know, and what I know is that it's not probably going to be 170 million euros, it's going to be probably less than this, but still big money, still a big amount of money. And so Paris Saint-Germain, in order to give the green light, will ask for a big fee for Bradley Barcola. Then, guys, the information I always told you here on the channel, and I maintain my information. Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool wanted Barcola 1 year ago, Liverpool want Barcola now. Liverpool are working on Barcola since April. I know in the media it's been quiet, but I maintain and stand by my information. They want Barcola and they're working on Barcola. I tell you more. Bradley Barcola is open to joining Liverpool. Bradley Barcola is attracted by Liverpool project. Bradley Barcola feels Liverpool is the perfect club for him, but then you need the agreement with Paris Saint-Germain. So now Barcola made his step towards Liverpool because he decided not to sign a new contract at Paris Saint-Germain. Then he still has 2 years more left on his contract. So in order to get Barcola, you need to find a financial agreement. Now it's on Liverpool, obviously. What are Liverpool waiting? Why club to club is not advanced or close yet? Because this depends on the final indication from PSG on the price. As soon as Liverpool will understand more on the final price for Bradley Barcola, the situation will develop. But Liverpool are on it for Bradley Barcola. Then, in terms of other clubs, appreciation from Arsenal, but Arsenal are not actively working on Barcola now, at least as of today. Then in this market, guys, we saw what happened with Morgan Rogers and more players, but as of today, Arsenal have not started concrete talks. Let's see what's going to happen. And then also there were some calls from Bayern in June to understand the situation of Barcola in case of some developments for some of their superstars, but at the moment it's gone quiet. Bayern have not advanced anymore on Bradley Barcola because at the moment they expect their superstars to stay at the club. Then don't forget, guys, that Paris Saint-Germain are working on new signings. Paris Saint-Germain are working on Magnus Akliouche, agreement with the player. Someone said Akliouche Liverpool. I maintain my information here. Akliouche, agreement on personal terms with Paris Saint-Germain, and Akliouche, negotiations, PSG, Monaco, ongoing. Don't forget that PSG lost Gonzalo Ramos to AC Milan and Kang-Jin Lee also to Atletico Madrid. So they need 2 or 3 players because Kang-Jin out, Gonzalo Ramos out, and Barcola could leave if they can find an agreement. So that's the situation around Barcola. Then, let me mention more, guys, also on another topic, because I'm always getting many questions on one name who is being linked with several clubs, especially with Barcelona. And that name is, again, the name of Leon Goretzka. Why these rumors in the industry on Barcelona? Because Frankie de Jong is injured. Frankie de Jong will be out for a few months with a new injury suffered with the Dutch national team. And so, you know, Leon Goretzka is an important player, available on a free. He left Bayern, the German connection with Hansi Flick. So some stories and some rumors on the possibility to see Leon Goretzka going to Barcelona as a free agent to replace Frankie de Jong, who's going to be out for some time. According to my information, according to my news, at this stage, Barcelona are not working on Leon Goretzka. Barcelona are not in active talks with Leon Goretzka. Goretzka is receiving many proposals. He was approached from the MLS, but at the moment the player prefers to stay in Europe. And also, important to say, Italian clubs calling as well. He has more possibilities. So Leon Goretzka is assessing several options in order to make his move as a free agent quite soon. I think it's going to be in the next weeks. It's not going to take long for Leon Goretzka, but at this stage, the conversation is not regarding Barcelona. Barça are not working on Goretzka, and Barça remain busy with their own stuff. They need the striker position to be clarified. I will say more on Barcelona and the striker in the next hours, but we will have to clarify several situations. So guys, on this and much more, let me know your opinion. As always, Bradley Barcola, what do you expect to happen? Liverpool or other clubs? And then Diomande, Akliouche, but also Goretzka, and as always, all the very latest